I didn't actually. It was
He
very
said that
just.
he kind of
He
his
just
flight path was all messed up and he shot
basically
the
his
wall,
flight
right?
path was all messed up. He shot downwards and it just hit the floor. That was all it was.
At the floor, right. Okay,
I just rolled to
cool.
see if he would actually stay afloat or if he'd actually just hit the ground. He got 27, so he's fine.
Okay. Um, nice. Is it my turn again?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I will try and use black again because I want to do a thing. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should use my advantage roll for this or not. I should probably save that from an emergency. No, I can't use black, damn it.
Okay, well, Bartholomew and Graham, Bartholomew and Lucas, is there anything that you particularly wish to do? Or are you just going to stay back?
Well, I can't really do anything with the gravity well there,
That is true.
so I'm literally just watching, waiting, commiserating.
Yeah.
Police is focusing.
As we come back to Toxin Lear, you have travelled a good 50 metres so far. As we now go from that, you now see the front doors open. But funnily enough, like you just see like 3 guards struggling in their armor to just move forward, as they're like really slowly trudging. Whilst that's going on, Talos.
While they're coming in, I'm just sort of there. I'm just like, hey, sort of a distraction, so that they don't look up and see Talos and what he's doing.
I mean, they see at least their own personal soldier, who's actually still flying, is like flying up medium heights. This is like they can see like the thrusters are like glowing red hot, just keeping him stationary.
Yeah.
Whilst this is going on, Talos, what is it that you're trying to do?
Oxy, I'm having some issues with my powers again.
Oh, no kidding. Ugh. Why is it you always get performance anxiety at the worst possible moment? Ugh.
Well,
Right.
there was that one time when I didn't, but that. Well,
I know. We all know, Talos. All right. Well, release the gravity well, you know, we'll deal with these guards. You execute planned scorched earth.
okay. I'm not going to
Yeah.
release gravity well yet.
Okay.
I will try and use black again. Maybe it'll work.
Isn't it you need like a 25?
I need a 25.
Yes.
Hey!
25.
Exactly. Right,
Anyway.
okay. So where exactly are you launching this?
Wait, I'll just. Okay. Right, what I wanted to do is kind of spiral it through the gravity well and bring it along the ground, pick up whoever it's near who gets sucked in, and then basically drag it through the earth and the front entrance and just
Right,
smash it
so
down.
just to let you know, you can't do that straight away in one action. When you create black, you launch it directly in a direction. Afterwards, you can then move it later when it's back again your next turn, because this is technically an attack.
Yes.
So, where are you launching it?
I guess I'm going to launch it sort of into the. How many guards are there?
Well, this guy's kind of floating up here. Again, I can't lift it any higher, which is annoying, but basically this guy's lifting. These guys are all here. And then there's these 3 here.
Yes. Can I launch it, like, well, I guess diagonally, because I'm, like, in the air anyway. Just down through the entrance, like at the 3 guards, and I guess see if that guy gets caught in it as well.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right, I'll have to roll all of them to see if they can get out of the way, but I doubt it. That's 4.
3 natural 20s and 1 natural 1.
This is basic evasion. Natural 20.
There's always 1.
14,
That
13.
natural 20, that natural 20 can be re-rolled.
Oh, are you going to use your ability of like?
Oh,
will
no!
So I'll
use
re-roll.
that.
Is Lucas the secret MVP that no one actually knows about because you can't
Okay,
see
yeah,
how?
all of them are getting caught by this. Roll for damage.
It's like, I'm free. I'm free. Wait, I have this urge to walk towards the.
I just,
No!
I just clicked my fingers.
It's so beautiful. Oh God.
Yes.
Okay, so 35 points of damage as they're sort of now caught in the center of this thing, which I will create an object. Ooh. You know what? We'll have it. There we go. So you... Ah! Stop! Why?
Oh, Joe.
There we go. And we'll put it here. So this has caught all of them. This has brought him down. So they're all within the proximity of this. And I believe Black's area of effect is around about this width. So it's also
Oh, God.
catching these guys up. Now it's fine because Bartholomew is being held by
Yes.
by Talos's ability, but this basically means that these three are also getting pulled in as well. And thankfully, Bartholomew is safe because he's currently being held by Talos's ability.
What about-
is clearly behind it all?
Why? What happens to Lucas though?
He's outside of the main
That's
first
fair
gravity
enough.
well, so
Oh,
he's
so he's
fine.
fine.
So they
Yeah.
take that, but since they're then being pulled into that, all of these guards take 35 points of damage, which I now need to roll for all of the things, which is, jeez, that's 7 of these guys. So 7d20 plus, just have to have a look at the con 2. Okay, so that's 19, 14, 14, 14, 10, and then less than 10 on the rest of them. Okay. So most of them, except from 2 of them, are fine. 2 of them, however,
Well, it's fine, it's
are taking injuries. Which I shall roll for right now, which is a d6. Oh, wait, no, it's just modifier, isn't it? It's just 6. Alright. No, it's not. It's 4. There we go. Okay, so 2 of them have broken limbs or broken bones. So we've now gone to that. That's happening. We now come back round. Leah, you have now traversed at least 100 meters. You are halfway there.
Is it alright if I secrete a bit of poison onto Leo while she's because I've got my blood transfused onesie on, so I'll be able to go through her,
Yeah. Okay.
through to her.
Yeah, sure.
I can do that. 20 plus 13 now. Oh yeah, that does it.
Yeah. Okay. How
And
much?
then do my poison damage, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, where is my poison damage? Yeah, it's 2d10 plus d12. 2d10 plus d12. Right. All right, I'll give you 22. What are you going to do with that?
Yeah, it's alright, Phil. But,
Oh,
thank you. Okay.
are you
Brilliant.
already full? Damn.
So,
Leah's just kind of blushing at this.
so we now come back to the others. So Lucas, you're seeing this. You've obviously used your luck ability to sort of just make sure that they fail. Bartholomew, you're still floating. I want to point out that you're holding on to your xylophone for dear life because you can sort of feel the suction of this power. Your cloak and your cape are just flapping furiously towards it as you're being held fairly high up. As it sort of it leaves your general vicinity eventually, but it's just that feeling of this thing going past, and you genuinely thought that you were about to lose everything in this dark gravity hole, as it just pulls things towards it, sucking this guy up, and then all of the rest of the soldiers as they get pulled in. So that's happening. Talos, you have sent that into the center. You're currently still holding Bartholomew, and the gravity well is keeping Lucas away from at least a good 30 meters away from the front entrance.
I guess I'll turn off that gravity well.
Okay.
And then I'll just try and collect parts of the prison with black and move it down a floor, like through the center. So I guess I'll follow it a bit.
Okay, so you're gonna move. You're gonna move this then? Did you say?
Yes.
Where are you trying to move it?
Closer to the center of the floor.
Okay, so you want to move it here.
Just kind of like dragging it along the floor
Okay.
with all these people.
Okay. I'll say it goes here.
Yeah. And then try and bring it through the floor.
Oh, and you want to put it down?
Yes. To the next floor.
Okay, so
Depends where.
roll damage based on obviously thingy.
Yes.
I think it's
Copy and paste.
this large, this area. I want to point out that like you can actually hear all of these people in these cells just screaming as like we're safe, as they're all just being sucked in. As that happens, you break apart all of this as the entire orb is now just covered in all of this just steel walls and barbs and steel walls and bars and pretty much anything that you can think of is just collected onto this as it starts like revealing light down into the underground, as this entire area is pretty much gone. I will now just quickly save this. Where is it? Actually, keep that as the... Oh wait, no, I can't keep that as the autosave. Damn it. I'll save it as its own thing. Prison wreck.
Prison wreck.
Yeah.
As now you're going to the underground floor, but we'll come to that in a second. So that's what you've currently done. You've started destroying this entire place, and you've now made this huge hole. My question is really, are you going to just like keep pushing it forward down, or once it's created a hole, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, I'll keep pushing it downwards until it's at the bottom floor.
What? On the bottom floor? Like the black itself on the bottom floor, or are you just going to break it to reveal the bottom floor?
Yes, yeah. Revealing the bottom floor.
Okay, right. Yeah, because as I said, it has already done that. Like, it's torn up this entire circle that it's just currently showing. That entire circle is now just gone.
In that case, can I just send it up through the roof?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Cool.
So just again, roll for damage.
Keep clicking.
So as literally everything is starting to just crumple in, the entirety of the orb is now just covered in people in power armor, walls, metal, glass. As you keep pulling it up, do you take it all the way through the roof, or just on the top floor?
I will take it all the way through the roof and lift it up rather high.
Okay. You've created a large orb of debris.
Yes. Orb of debris.
This is truly a Katamari Damacy moment.
I shall roll for severity to see how much.
Oh god. If we just convince the guards with one roll.
So what's the
Wow,
what's the
50-50.
what's the exact maximum diameter of this? It's 20, isn't it? It's 20 something.
27 and a half.
Yeah. So basically, this thing is about
It's nearly 30.
this thing is about 15 meters diameter. Just a huge, basically building-sized orb of debris now,
Nice.
as you have made it float, and you're still currently holding it.
And since I... Is there... How populated is the area around the prison?
Not very.
Is there like a huge area of just barely anything?
Yes, it is just a huge area of barely anything. To make
Yes,
sure that
I
people
will-
don't try and sneak in or out
Exactly.
certain things.
I will... I guess I'll just fire off the orb into the distance. Up
Okay.
as high as I can. Just shoot it off.
Okay. Roll SP.
It's just gonna be like a
Some
meteor.
poor bastard. You know, it's just like going
My
fishing or something.
cabbages.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad we took this family road trip out to Garrison.
Yeah.
What's that in the? Is that a orb?
So
I think my max range is 110 at the minute, and this thing's like 15 meters diameter.
okay, so as you launch this thing up and you just throw it, what direction are you throwing it?
Just diagonally upwards.
Okay, you're just trying to launch it as far as you can.
Yeah.
Okay. And away, I'm assuming slightly away from the prison.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's fine. Leah, you have now travelled 150 metres. You are nearing your... Well, you're nearing Toxie's team. As we come
You
to
can see the
Lucas
orb, I guess.
and Bartholomew. Bartholomew, you're still floating. Lucas, the gravity well is gone. That much is clear. Would you like to get closer?
I am going to stroll in, like
Okay.
properly, like nonchalantly stroll in.
Okay, so you get into the Talison office. Just put you here for the second. So as you do that, I'll just get rid of these lot. However, there are still guards dotted around the place as they're screaming and just wondering what the hell happened. Oh my god! What the hell did we just get attacked by? Someone's attacking the place. We need to get out of here. Hold your fort, guys. Someone's coming in. As when you walk in, roll me perception, Lucas.
Okay. Okay. Hey, double figures!
Yeah. Either side of you, you see that there's quite a few meters away. There's this guy and there's this guy. So either side of you, about give or take 10, 15 meters away from you.
I'm just gonna walk and go. Oh, that was trippy.
They immediately like see you, scream intruder, and start like running towards you as they both attempt to attack you.
Okay.
Yep, I'll just roll. So that's one. And
I'm going to try to. I haven't seen what you've rolled yet, so I will try and evade.
okay, 12 and 15.
Okay. So against the 12. Natural 20.
Damn.
Thank you.
So you sort of
And
evade.
against
Which way would you like to evade?
Uh,
Forwards?
to away from them, but into the facility.
Okay. So just off that way as this guy just tries to go past. As he tries to punch you and you just immediately like dart back as you're now like slightly on the edge of the hole.
Yeah.
And the second one was a 15.
No, this one is now against the 15. I got a 14, unfortunately.
Okay. as this guy does indeed hit you. And he deals...
Absolutely no damage to me.
I'll be the judge of that. Don't you worry. I know what power you have. Okay, so
Please.
this. So he does hit you, but what happens is like as his fist goes past, it tears like your suit, and it's like a just miss.
Mm.
However, there's something that you weren't expecting.
Oh, I expected it. But
Oh no, this is something that is not exactly easily knowable. As his fist goes past you, you are electrocuted, as it seems to be some kind of galvanized stunning fist, as you are dealt 12 points of damage.
oh. Okay.
Your flukes seem to have worked against that, but sadly not against
The electric.
the electric.
Yeah.
As it is now your turn, Lucas.
Yeah. I'm going to try and reactivate my fluke.
Okay. As that happens, your new suit regenerates.
It does. And then I'm going to like as part of like the punch and hit, I'm going to just go pirouette and go, oh no, and just on purposely fall in the hole.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's where I need to go. That's where I need to go.
Fair enough. As you fall, you're
I'm sort of falling, but I'm falling with purpose, so I am trying to at least catch myself when I hit the bottom. I'm not, but I'm making a performance of the fact that I fell in the hole.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You can roll performance if you want to. You don't have to.
I'll do it for fun.
For the fun.
The funsies. Hey,
Oh,
I'm
now it's good.
I'm actually starting to roll now.
I'm on a roll. As you do fall down, you're falling about 20 meters.
Mhm.
Which means 4d6s of fall damage. As you hit against the ground, you take no damage as your shoes burst. Somehow the rubber absorbed it. You don't know how, but they burst, and as you do so, you slip and fall on your ass, taking no damage.
I just get up, sort of brushing myself off, going, oh,
These were
well,
new shoes.
these are brand new.
Bartholomew and Bill will come back to you because I believe Bill has just said BRB, so I think he's just gone to the toilet.
Yeah.
So we come back to you guys. You are now at the 200 mark. You are just outside of this cataclysmic site.
It's like, Jesus. Well, guess stealth is off the table. And I'm going to while you're just here, I'm going to just casually generate some toxic shards.
Okay, deleterious shards.
Yeah, stingers.
I like how
let me
we
just
both
check.
forgot the name of your ability.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's there. It's like poison shards, aka deleterious stingers. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I need
Toxic shards
13.
would have made so much more sense since your name is
Yeah.
Toxie. I don't
Yeah.
know how neither of us saw that.
Yay! Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because we're both silly, aren't we?
Okay, so you make them, but how many do you make?
Yeah. D10 plus two D10 plus D12. Nice. 15.
Okay,
Right.
15. Nice. That works out quite well.
And I give two, I'm gonna give two to Leah as well. It's like if you get into trouble, just lick one of these, okay?
Lick my sticks. They'll give you
Initially incredibly horrified at the damage done. Kind of changes into being quite happy when she gets the liquid stick.
a little poison lolly stick. A sweetie from a sweetie.
power. So, Talos and
Would
Bartholomew,
you say that out loud?
your new teammates have
No.
arrived.
Yahoo!
As Toxie and Leah have now come to your rescue. Lucas has jumped into the hole, but but there are still two guards in front of it. What would the two of you like to do? Bartholomew and Lucas. Now, sorry, Bartholomew and Talos. Now,
I can poke Bartholomew down now if he would like.
you can either put him down into the hole, or yeah, you could just put him down.
Oh, I'll just put him down kind of close to the entrance, but not actually in the hole.
Okay. So literally in front of these guys.
Yes, or behind them, preferably.
Okay. And then what's your next move?
Yes. I guess anything, but I think if it hasn't already, that rock will be falling somewhere.
I mean,
Robbie got-
it's going to be falling nowhere near here, so you don't have to worry
Yes,
about
that
that.
is fine. I'm just yeah, I'll see if Bartholomew does anything first.
How many people, like just guards around, would be able to hear me playing music?
These two specifically at the moment.
Just these two?
Just these two.
Fair. Now, have they noticed me?
Not yet. They are a bit confused as to why a guy just fell.
Okay.
Thanks to that
Well-
performance, let's put it this way. Thanks to that performance that Lucas was able to do, they are not looking behind them as they are too busy looking at the fact that a guy just fell, and they're thinking, well, he definitely didn't mean to do that. There's definitely no way he on purposefully did that.
Yeah, this time.
So they haven't seen you yet.
I'm gonna do just a regular lull.
Okay. Let's see what you
So-
got from a regular lullaby.
Just barely not.
Okay. What's the roll requirement for that? Is it
15.
Oh. Well, you play music and they turn around. You still have one action.
Can I try to whack just one of them on the head with the instrument?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Nice. Okay, yeah. I was gonna roll advantage, but since you got a 20, I was gonna be like, no, I'll just roll normally. As these guys have super strength. Yeah. Okay. So you do hit him. Roll for damage.
Okay. I gotta remember.
Is it double dams with
Yes, it
natural
is.
money?
So it's instead
Aha.
of 2d4s, it's actually 4d4s plus then 10.
Okay. 4d4 plus 10 it was?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
19 total.
Okay. So you smack this guy, you like proper like crack, hit him over the head with this thing, and it like sort of nudges him backwards. He's like, ugh, sort of like jostled. What the hell was that? As he just looks at you. Talos, it is now your turn.
Okay, so one of the guards still looking in Lucas's direction.
Actually, no, sorry, I just realised you had your turn.
No,
You
I
put thingy
was,
down.
I was waiting.
Okay, so you have one action left.
Yeah. So that guy's just turned around to Bartholomew.
Both of them have turned around. It's just only
Okay.
one of them have been hit by Bartholomew.
Both of them. Right. Okay. I don't know exactly what to do, so I guess I can just try and pick one up and throw him at the other.
Okay, try that then. Roll for it. Okay. Yep, fair enough. Yep, roll for damage. Nice, nice. Okay, so yeah, you smack this guy into this guy, and I've got the perfect thing for this.
Clang.
No, come back. Either way, he's smacked into
Yeet!
him, and he's gone off that way. As that guy is
Ooh.
now prone, and the other guy is now just smashed into what is left of this wall.
I see.
As yeah, you deal that exact damage to both of them. As we now come to Toxie and Leah, which I will put both of you very close together. Ooh.
Oh.
And pop you here.
Right now, the soundtrack in Leah's head is "I had the time of my life."
We also know singing more of the Titanic thing.
I was
Right?
honestly
King
thinking,
of the
and
world.
wouldn't it be nice to live together? whilst you were flying, that's why I imagined.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably like I believe I can fly.
Oh,
Yes.
that's or believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so.
Hell yeah, the greatest American
I,
superhero.
I was thinking more a whole new world.
Don't you dare close
so
your
many-
eyes.
So many good flying romance songs.
There are. Anyway, back to it. So, yes, the two of you are... well, you don't have to land if you don't want to, Leah, but now that the two of you are here, you see that Bartholomew is on the ground, and he is currently holding a very cracked xylophone. But you have no idea where Lucas is. Talos is floating some distance up in the air.
Oy. Jesus. Well, I'm still in contact with
Yes.
with Talos, so I'm like, okay, where, all right, what's going on? Where's Lucas? Have we got entry to the lower levels? Is it clear?
Yeah, you can definitely get down there.
Awesome. All right, all right, Leah. Let's what's Bartholomew doing?
I mean, you can see him. He's
Yeah,
he's
say
on the
Bartholomew.
ground near the circle.
Anyway, can you pick, after Leah, can you pick up Bartholomew? We're going down a level.
Okay, can I more or less fly down into the doors and pick up Bartholomew using my feet?
I'm gonna ask you to do such a feat, Sam.
Oh no.
I'd ask you to roll me a dexterity.
Oh no, not dexterity.
Yes.
Come on, it's definitely
I mean-
to lift him to lift him up.
I can't be
But-
that heavy, can I?
You haven't got,
Literally
like,
just
bones.
That's why it's not strength, it's dex, because you're trying to fly down, swoop and pick him up.
Okay, you may be ran over considering my dexterity.
Holy
Minus
cow.
3.
You got
16.
16.
Damn.
Yeah,
Holy hell.
okay.
You did it.
As you go here and you swoop up with your feet and you pick them up.
Thank you,
as
dice
you
gods.
go down into the depths. As now we shall change this. So I'm just going to quickly grab you guys, put you here, grab. Oh, hello. There you go.
Just starting brick by
Okay.
brick.
And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save these objects, and I'll save them as Leah, because of course. And now we shall go to the underground. There we go.
That was a good benefit because I didn't realize how bad your dexterity was. I knew it was bad. I didn't figure it was that bad. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's
So no,
I
really
mean,
bad.
it's just goes in a sleight of hand check.
It's amazing, really, because it's like now Toxie's just going to think, yeah, Leah can do that. That was no trouble at all. I will ask you to do that again someday, Sam.
And it will end badly.
Yeah. Ah, she's got this. She's apparently Superwoman.
And I can't look bad in front of you. I'll have to just
You just have
continue
to
to
try.
get good rolls.
Love lift us up where we belong.
Damn it, that's another one.
Yeah.
Plus another good
So it's
supply.
fine.
Also, as Juice put, like, Mr. Blue Sky.
Mr. Blue Sky!
Blue Sky's
Thank
great.
you!
I mean, you could have done Life on Mars as well, just because of the fact that what's going on, just the wrong man beating up the wrong guy. Anyway, so
Isn't it about cops beating up the wrong guy?
it is, yes, yeah. So, Lucas, you fell down. Your shoes hit the ground, burst, and made you slip. So basically, all of that pressure was translated as just energy that didn't break your feet or your legs. Not long after, however, the others come down. Now, I want to say, obviously, Talos, you are not yet here, but Lucas, it is your turn first as they now arrive. You see there are 4 large rooms, and there are guards that are currently attempting to run towards all of you. In, again, power armor. What would you like to do?
I turn to the others and go, "Do you think we should ask them for directions?"
I think that's a wonderful idea. You see, you can remember everybody. You can lethally force ask for directions because this plan has gone tits up.
What's the darker air block at the end?
Oh, that's just where the elevator would have been if you had actually taken it.
Okay. I thought so.
I had
I
to
thought so,
think of
but I thought
at least enough stuff for it to actually make sense.
I thought-
This is just the games now. It's like Joe designs all of these elaborate rooms, and Bill just comes in and completely wrecks them.
Our
It's
party
not an elaborate
is
room.
the
Still.
Kool-Aid man.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right, I'm, as always, because I'm not an idiot, activating my fluke.
I'm pretty sure you already activated Flute, but okay.
No, it activated. Then the shoes took the brunt of it, so I have to activate it again.
Oh
I
yes,
failed.
yeah. I keep forgetting.
I failed.
Okay.
But, so I am. I'm going to look around for see if there's any signs to say not one that says doctor this way, but if there's anything that shows where the height because we were told what sort of cell he was in. Is there a way of finding out what cell we need to find?
Sadly, not with this. There are no signs or no clear signs as to who is or what is inside of any of these 4 cells.
Okay, I'm going to. Is there any signs for where the power plant is?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to end up walking. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm just going to go find the nearest door.
Okay. Sadly, the nearest door is located next to this guy.
Yeah, I'm just going to start. I'm going to move me in front of the group. Yeah, there, a bit further back.
Okay.
And I've still got an action left, haven't I?
Yep.
I'm just gonna turn to the guy and go, "Son, you really don't want to do this." As a persuasion tonight to leave us alone and you might survive.
I guess you could roll persuasion. That sounds more intimidating, but you could roll either.
It's not.
Damn it! I've got that in my head now. I got a 23, and you got a 22.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
As the guy just puts up his arm, a little cannon comes out, and he attempts to shoot you.
Okay.
You can roll
I
for
will.
a reaction if you'd like.
I will evade.
Okay.
Nice.
Very
I'll take
nice.
That's
You didn't even need to lock.
I mean, you can roll for the sake of rolling. Yeah, no, you definitely dodge
I
it.
might have got a 20, so it's always worth rolling.
You go to try and dodge, but the guy's gun doesn't actually activate, and then he's like, "Oh, hang on a second," and he just starts pointing it. I'm now going to roll a D100 to see how bad this mess up is. Damn it, this thing's always jamming, as he hits it with his arm, and he actually just shoots the wall, I was just looking up and just going, "You saw nothing."
I saw. Can I sort of have spun away from where he was aiming? And now I'm sort of leaning against the wall, cross-armed, going. I saw all of that.
As you're leaned against that wall, we now come to Bartholomew. Bartholomew, there are quite a few guards, one from each different direction. Lucas has gone off behind you guys, and he is now trying to attempt to go towards this door. However, there is a guard there, and he's attempted to shoot him, but failed very miserably.
So you said when I was being carried down that my xylobone was damaged.
It's fairly cracked, yes.
Okay, does it still work?
Oh yes, it
Fractured.
definitely still works.
Okay, as long as it like would work fine, then I'm gonna attempt better lullaby again.
Okay.
Because I think it's one of these days I'm gonna manage to actually get it. But
One day. Will it be 2 day?
let's see. Yes.
It is
That was
indeed
close.
2 day. So, what do these guys have to roll?
Endurance.
Okay,
And they gotta
that's-
be a 15
okay.
or
One guy got a natural 20, and everyone else
Reroll
failed.
it.
So,
Reroll it.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Before-
Damn, okay. I forgot about reroll. Hang on a second.
I could do that 4 times a day.
Okay, 16. So he still beats it, but I'm going to say it's this guy. So these guys are just immediately collapsed, which I will now put something for
Yeah.
them.
Hell
So
yeah.
A little darker red just to
1d4.
Sleepy.
roll 1d4 for how long they will be asleep.
It's
for.
1d4 plus 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
So they are asleep for 3 minutes.
Nice. Okay, so these guys are now just completely conked out. There's still 3 guys here, which we'll deal with later, but right now these 3 are conked out, and this guy is still awake. Now that is, I believe, the end of your turn.
That was the only action I used. I have 2
Oh,
actions.
yes, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. 1,000 apologies. Yes, go on.
Okay, well, so I might run, let's say, I just need to run down one of the other halls just to check, you know.
Okay. So
So
I'll
I
say
don't-
this: the doors are here and here, and then the other
But-
doors are here and here. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that this guy's also asleep because I'm not gonna roll for him again because I completely missed that guy. Fun enough, so he actually made this guy fall unconscious as well. I didn't see him; he was perfectly hidden. So yeah, the doors are here, which I will actually mark with different colours for everyone's benefit. Boosh. Boosh. Yeah. So which corridor would you like to run down?
I guess just up the corridor, that towards where the free guys are, but not. I don't want to go to the free guys.
Oh, you want to go this way, and then you want to go to one of these
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your move speed?
My move speed. Let me find it. 26 meters.
Oh yeah, no, you can definitely get there. Okay. Which one of the doors would you like to attempt to open?
Let's go with the left door.
Okay. So as you go over to it, there's a large bulkhead, and it basically seems to have like a large keypad next to it, some kind of scanner. And that is the end of your turn, as we now come to Leah and Toxie.
Well, actually, there's one thing I did forget to ask you, Joe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if you covered this already, but like, what was it? You know my explodey poisons that I bought last session?
Oh yes.
Do they have to be ingested, as a liquid, or can I convert them into a gas and have them ingest them that way?
They can be, but be very careful, because remember, if anyone else of your party inhales that, they'll also be affected by it.
That is true. So, yeah, basically, I'll have to like, you know, yeah, I don't know. I could just make this guy throw up. I did say I needed to make some people throw up.
So your plan is to attempt to make this guy throw up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah, just make him have a real bad time. Yeah.
Roll for it.
So I better do that. Plus 13.
Yep. As basically he
Hooray!
just sort of like stops moving in the usual way of just immediately fumbles, crumples in on himself, and then you just hear "Ugh!" As then you just see some like you hear sloshing
Oh.
as the guy's like, oh, this is horrible. As like he's like grabbing his own helmet. As one action.
I was like, I'll just sort of go to say like, mate, I don't think this is your day. Maybe you should just help us instead of and instead of just being a nuisance.
He can't seem to hear you.
Is it so much vomit is
You are unaware or unsure, but that could be a possibility.
Oh my god.
Drowning
Wow.
in vomit.
Either that,
Oh.
or it's just that he can't hear you because he's too distracted by the fact that he's trying to remove his helmet because it is currently filling up with his own.
There's also the fact that Bartholomew has been playing music and the sirens going off.
Yeah, that's
there is
true.
also those
That's
two
true.
possibilities. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can do as my final action because I was gonna like, persuade him, but like, no, he's got his own thing going on. I'm gonna like follow Bartholomew and see, about this door, about opening them.
Well, you haven't heard anything from Bartholomew, so when you get here with your move speed, because wait, what is your move speed, real quick?
It's like 18 meters, so it's like I got +2.
Okay, so that's 16 just there.
Yeah.
You
So
also see the exact same thing. You have one action.
can I perhaps roll tech to see how this works, or?
Yeah, roll for it.
All right. So yeah, I got a +3 on that, so it's like D20 +3. Whoa, natural 20. Oh,
See,
my
keypad
brain.
devices, they'll all have some kind of piece of technology that allows them to access them through some kind of keys, either fobs or cards, or maybe even some kind of special encryption on their armor, something like that, either on their person or currently being worn on them. And that is the end of your turn as we come to Leah. Leah, what are you doing?
Naturally, I'm going to follow Toxie.
Okay, so you're not going to bother about this guy then? No?
To death.
Okay, so you're going to go over to where Toxie is. What's your move speed?
It's higher. It's
Oh yeah,
like
it's 25.
I
Yeah,
think.
okay, no, okay. So you still got your turn. Okay, so you're now with Toxie. What would you like to do?
You know this door here, the black door?
Yes,
It looks thick.
relatively yes. It looks chonky, made out of metal.
It may sound like a very simple idea, considering my character so far have always been like that. Would it be? Does it look like I could burn through it with my powers?
Would you like to shoot
With
your
5d10
lasers?
damage.
Would you like to shoot your lasers at it and see if it would break it?
Can I use my 5d
Well,
worth of
yes,
damage to do?
as long as you obviously roll your stockpile activation.
I will. Because I remember this now. I've got it into my head that I have to do it first.
Roll that, then roll Animite Beam.
Okay. Techno loading. Okay.
Okay, so that works. Now for... Wait.
Well,
Oh, yeah, and now for the Animite Beam.
need to see how many I have to take off now because I can't quite remember.
So this is for the
It's
fight.
like 40.
I think this is all but 4, isn't it?
12 is 1, 2, 3, 4,
all but
5,
9?
6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9.
Okay.
So that it gives me 5 left.
Okay.
And you've
then-
got my
Are
my
you, for your animite
got my
energy,
poison moves.
animite energy beam, are you rolling for? Oh, okay. So you're not gonna ask
There we
to do a pure technique or anything. Fair enough.
Fuck! I should have.
Yep. Okay.
Why
roll
didn't I
5d10s. If you had done
Oh,
10d10s,
well.
I was like, there's almost no way that this could fail. Okay, so you guys sort of like see Leah just walk up to this door and just boom, as her hand glows for a few seconds and a large pink beam just fires into this door. It starts scorching it, and after the laser is let up, it has been damaged, but not enough to even have a hole put through it. But it looks fairly weakened, as that is the end of your turns. Talos, what are you doing up on the high ground? As there are two enemies in front of the doorway, and you are still floating roughly. I always assumed 80 meters or so up in the air.
Yeah, I'm pretty high. So basically everyone is down there now.
Yes,
And it's just these two guys up here.
Yeah.
And
Both are prone at the moment.
both prone. Can I wait? How close are they together?
They're about 10 meters away from each other.
Okay. Gonna try and use white on them to basically smash them through the floor.
Yeah, you can attempt so. Yeah, roll for it. But which one are you using it on?
Both of them.
You can't hit both of them at the same time.
Why not?
They're too much of a distance away from each other.
No, they're not.
You can't hit multiple targets at a time unless if it's an AoE attack, and you've never
But it
specified
is.
it being an AoE attack.
It's always been an AoE attack.
You've never said that, and it's never written that.
It's always been run as that.
Nope.
It's like literally been on my character sheet for months.
How does it read then? Because you haven't actually sent me this.
I thought, oh, okay, well,
You stated to me that it was just a force ability that does only 1.5 times damage, and it's a 20 roll. It's a roll, 20 on con.
well, yeah, but the reason that it's a 15 plus is because it's within its radius max diameter is a quarter of max range. Current radius is 13 meters.
Right, okay. So basically it's just you're hitting something at a specific area, and that specific is kind of like a force.
Yeah, it's like
it's within
a
a specific direction.
yeah, it's like a directional AoE type.
That would be
deal.
25 then. Yeah, that would be a roll requirement of 25 then.
Well, it's
Because it's two abilities. It's 1.5 times damage, and it's a radius thing.
it's a radius thing.
I mean, technically, if you also want to sort of like tie it
Maybe
into
20.
well, technically it would be 25 because it would require a new skill. Because technically, there's nothing that states that you can do that specific ability. Like, I always thought it was just like literally you hit someone, like just with a force, and it's like you just strike something. And I didn't know that was that you strike someone with an AoE attack. That's why I allowed it, because the way that you described it to me, I always thought it was just like it was the same rough ability. You'll have to change it to that then if you want to keep it. Because that makes sense as a pure technique. That doesn't make sense as a pure technique if it's literally doing 2 abilities that one of them didn't originally come from that power.
I mean, I could just hit one guy into the other with it, technically, if it's just...
Yeah, you can do that, but, like, that's what I mean. Like, you can... That's fine. But the way that you explained it to me is it was literally just a sudden amount of force on a specific object or area or something. It wasn't actually, like, it was an area of force. You've never explained it that way. Because technically that's not something that you can do.
Isn't it? I mean,
Well,
it's just...
no, not really. Like, not a striking area AoE attack that is also a force. Like, that would need to be a new skill. Whereas, like, a striking attack, that made sense. That's why it was pure technique, because that's already something you can do. But an AoE striking attack, that's not something you can do. Either way, you want to hit one of them into the other.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, roll for it. Okay. Yeah, I'll just roll for the other one's evasion. Just see if you can get out. Nope, okay. Roll for damage. Okay. So you smack them into each other. And they're fairly out of the way. In fact, both of them go unconscious. There are, however, you can hear voices coming down either sides of the hallways on your floor. That is the end of your turn. We now come back to Lucas. Lucas, at the moment, you are in front of this guy. This guy is currently trying to get his helmet off. What would you like to do?
Is this the guy who's throwing up in his own helmet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to him because I've seen the key card locks. It looks like a lock, like you need a key card, right?
You haven't seen them yet. Roll perception.
Oh, come on. 11.
Okay. You see that there's some kind of key. There's some kind of pad that you'd need to place onto these.
Can I sort of look? I want to sort of look him over to see if it's like a pad on his wrist that I can detach, or
I'd say either intelligence or insight.
they are exactly the same. So I will go with intelligence
Okay.
because it's a 9 instead of an 8.
Everything on that power armor pretty much looks the same to you. You're not entirely sure, other than just, well, we could always just break them.
Hmm.
And,
Okay, yeah. So can I do anything else?
yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up to one of the pads and see if I can pull like the top of it off.
Roll me
The one,
strength.
yeah. What? And it's the one. As you were looking at the screen, the one on the left. So I've gone to the left door.
Okay.
Yeah, that one you just highlighted.
Yep. Roll strength.
Uh,
You start trying to pull on it, but it is well fastened into that wall.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to stand in front of it, looking at the guy struggling.
Fair enough. As we actually come back to that guy struggling, as I'm now going to roll for his strength. He removes the helmet as it just overflows all over him. This horrible, disgusting bile as he like throws the helmet off and just starts coughing as he's just trying to wipe it off of himself the best he can with metal hands.
Yeah, you might want to get that seen too, mate.
As he then just looks at you and immediately just tries to go for a punch.
Good, because that's what I was hoping for him to do. Because I'm gonna make that a natural one
Okay.
because I want to dodge out the way and have him hit punch the keypad behind me, which is why I stood between him and the keypad.
Very well then. And in fact, you know what fist he tried to use?
Oh, sweet. But I will roll an evasion.
Okay.
Not that I can, because I've just jinxed myself now.
There you go. Yeah, that's all
20,
good.
21.
Okay.
Haha.
So
Yeah.
he throws his fist towards you. You dodge out of the way, and he hits into the keypad as the the electronic fist, this taser fist, basically just fries the entire circuit as the entire door just unlocks and unbolts whilst this guy's fist is stuck into it as just sparks are coming off. As you've jumped backwards slightly, and he's just full on planted his fist into that.
And I'm going to lean on the wall on the other side. Again, with my back to the keypad on the door on the other side.
Very well. As that's happening, the door starts unbuckling and opening. But we now come back to these guys. Now again, all of the people who are asleep are currently still asleep for the next 2 minutes anyway. However, you now hear one of these guys coming down. Bartholomew, it is now your turn.
Okay, as you probably saw in the dice roll chat, I want to create a just a thick bone wall from where the guards would be coming from.
Okay. Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah, so let me roll SP. So
Oh, give me a sec. I just have to close my window. It's raining.
it's a 16.
Okay, what did you get?
A 16.
Yep, that's enough to create a wall. I shall in fact make an object right now.
Hell yeah.
A red square. I'll change that white.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna move this computer to like a different room because someone decided to start watching TV upstairs. And
Oh, it's funny. It's funny you say that. I can't actually hear it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll stay put.
Yeah, you can just chill. It's all right.
It's like a couple sessions back when they started to vacuum right behind me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The scene was
yeah.
being sucked away.
I done messed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah, we just like builds a bone wall, but it's like in the wrong direction.
Just rotate it.
Yeah. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh,
oh,
whoa.
There we
Bone wall's
go.
having some collision problems.
And I will leave it like that for now. Anyway, yes. So you've made your bone wall.
Okay,
A giant tofu wall.
yeah.
I don't think so.
Forgot to get rid of the one. There we go.
Now,
Oh.
could I
Oh.
search one of the guards sleeping on the floor to see if they have any kind of card that would help us
Oh yeah,
get
absolutely.
through
Roll
the door?
investigation.
Yeah. Investigation. Okay, that's just a flat d20. So 6.
You have a look around, and sadly you can't see anything. That is the end of your turn, as we now come to Toxie. Toxie, there is now a bone wall in the way, which Bartholomew has done to defend you guys. And Bartholomew has also then gone round and had a look on one of these guys' bodies for something. You assume that it is the piece of technology that you are also now aware of.
Mm-hmm. Well, I shall attempt to search the other one.
Okay.
What is that?
Investigation.
Okay, D20 plus where is it? Investigation. So it's 3 I got. please. 15.
As you have a look around on them, you eventually find some kind of magnetic coil. You realise roughly how it works, and you press a button as it then opens up, and there's these strange discs. When you have a look at them, each one of these discs, there's about 2 or 3 of them, and each one of them has specific numbers and writings on the outskirts of them. These seem like as if they would correlate similar to kind of almost like an entire like key or an entire band made out of the fob material.
Can I attempt to like try and unlock some of these doors with them? I mean, I have no idea how to, but
Which one? Number 1, 2, or 3?
I think the one nearest Leah. Let's go for door number 1.
No, I mean as in what ring? Ring number
Oh.
1, 2, or 3?
Let's go with ring number 1.
Okay. As you go and pick up the rings and you try to use ring number 1, it says access denied. And that is the end
Ring
of
number
your
2. Damn it!
Leah, it is now your turn. As
I mean,
this has still got a scorch hole in it, and Toxie's now trying to mess with it with a piece of technology, or at least a band of some sort.
I have 2 actions you can do, right?
Yep.
Lick the toxic dart.
Yeah, that's what they're there for.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and that's a definite damage of like half my.
16.
Yeah.
So that puts you
16?
back up to max.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Let me just check. Just super case. No, it's 16p, 16 poison damage. That's perfect. Yeah.
Really? Sweet.
Yeah.
So and it's still there, like right? Just having a look, it's still there, right?
Yeah, for now. I won't say how many licks that I've already put in my little counter, how many that will take before it's gone, but you know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use 9 of my.
Okay. And then
Going to do my 3 times
okay, 3
damage.
times. Okay. Roll for it.
20 plus. On.
Yep.
Yo!
Okay, roll for damage.
So that's 15 D10.
Yep, 15d10.
Go. And the world hopefully will be a better place back at it. Is the door gone now, Joe?
Does that answer your question? As
Boom!
entirely erupt this massive beam of power that just... Okay, the last one scorched quite a deep hole into this one. This one just erases the door and the wall behind it.
And anyone standing in between.
I really hope that he wasn't
doc-
behind there.
Please tell me the doctor
Since that is technically an attack, that ends your turn, and we're back to Talos. Talos. So,
Is there any glowing emanating from the holes?
yes, there is most definitely a large pink glowing emanating from the hole as you hear a very large crash.
Well, I sure hope that's not the target.
So what would you like to do?
I guess I'll float down.
Okay. So, bye, Talos. I forgot I didn't have the grab. There we go.
Talos has disappeared.
Right, so you float on down. Sort of seems steam and smoke coming from there. Sparks are coming from this direction. But you see these 2 are unconscious, and you see the hallways either side. So, where would you like to go? You still have 1 action left.
So does it look like there are any active enemies or not?
Only one who's currently got his fist stuck halfway through a door panel, and the door seems to be opening.
So I probably don't have to worry about him.
Fair enough.
They look like they've got it under control, don't they, roughly?
Relatively, yeah.
I might just activate telekinetic skin in case.
Okay.
Just in case.
And
But
that's
I
the end
think
of
we're
your
good.
turn. Roll for it, and then
Yes.
it's back to Lucas. So, Lucas, the door starts opening,
Mhm.
and as it does so, the guy just finally removes his fist and is like holding it, and is just like he starts grabbing parts of the doors, trying to keep it closed. As he's like, no, 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 no. It is your turn.
I'm literally just there. I'm just going to go. Oh, you are so fired.
Would you like to use that as a taunt?
That is a taunt. Yes.
Oh, roll for taunt. Beautiful bit of charisma that you have, so I know that a taunt is definitely going to be pretty sassy.
Actually, it's less than my other things.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I don't have anything in taunt, nor do I have my any of my abilities in taunt.
Okay.
Oh.
Still 18 though.
Oh, damn!
He immediately spins back round and goes to throw a punch. Now, obviously, this guy's rolling either disadvantage or you get to roll at advantage.
I will roll advantage. Well, he'll roll disadvantage because I'm going to roll advantage anyway because of evading.
That was a smart move. I was playing you there. I was like, go on, do it. Right. Okay.
Oh damn!
Jeez, that's a 28 even still.
Yeah, no, it's not.
you're using
Last
you're
time,
using I
last
think
time
that's your
today.
last one, isn't it?
Last one for the day. But
Fair enough, that's a natural one.
I am unlikely to beat a 28.
Yeah, just one.
Roll for it.
Damn, those abilities are pretty damn awesome. Fitness.
13. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, good.
Okay, as I will roll a
Because I'm
D100 for
hurt.
severity. Okay, and he pretty much does the exact
Yes.
same thing, but this time it's not the taser fist. As he throws his fist towards it, it's his left as he smashes into that one and again hits the keypad. And this time again, the keypad is damaged and the door starts unlocking. No, 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 no. You still have an action since you taunted.
Yeah. I'm just going to be. Maybe you should stop while you're ahead. I mean, you're definitely not ahead, mate. But maybe you should stop while you're ahead. And I'm just gonna walk into the cell.
This one?
That cell, yeah.
Okay. And what I shall do is I shall spin this around. There we go.
Chunk.
As you walk in. Yeah, as you walk in, the cell is currently holding. I'm just now having a look at this. Okay. The cell is currently holding a person in chains, as well as a straitjacket and a blindfold. The man has a very large beard, messy hair, and he's just sort of humming to himself.
Does he match the description of the person we're here to save?
He looks middle-aged, so perhaps not, but still, there could be some truth to it.
I just walk. I just walk. I don't walk fully up to him, but I walk like halfway into the room. Where, like, so I'm a good 5, 6 meters away from him.
Okay, so around
And
about,
so
yeah.
I'm just like, Doctor.
I don't know how to tell you this, boy, but if you've come here looking for a doctor, you've come to the wrong cell.
My mistake. Sorry to disturb you. I'm just gonna walk out again.
Wait a minute. By any chance,
Yeah,
are you the one who's been causing all that racket?
not me per se, but what do you what? Why do you ask?
Well, if it is, the only way that you could have broken in here is if you completely started wrecking the place. At least causing some kind of ruckus, maybe a hole in the ceiling.
Hey, hey, hey! I haven't wrecked anything. If anything, it's that guard. He's really bad at his job.
No, of course not. By the way, what exactly can you do? And I'm gonna say, roll me a nerve.
Okay. Oh, come on, computer work. There we go.
With disadvantage.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You start telling him exactly what your deal is by telling him that your powers are the power of luck and that you have an entire team that are all sorts of different strange villainous commodities that have great power. Like Talos, he has the ability of gravity manipulation and then you realize, wait a minute, why the fuck am I telling him this?
I go. Nice one. Uh, well, seeing as you know that lot, what else do you want to know? Do you want to get out? I mean, we can't really do much worse around here, so how about it? I'm just here for fun.
Oh, I can already tell that. Perhaps if you could remove
What's your
these.
deal?
Well, I seem to be in a bunch of chains, and you seem to ask me the questions. I mean, if
Well, you just made me say all that stuff, which I would have told you anyway, but you kind of made me do it. So, what's your deal?
my deal is I was put in here for reasons that quite don't seem to make sense to me. I'd very much like to escape, considering the justice system here is very much forgotten about me. And I'd very much like to forget about this place and just go about my daily business. Live in the world that there is, and not in one that was. Falsely
No,
accused people like myself don't deserve to be in prison.
I'm going to do an insight check on to see whether what he means by unjustly or
Okay.
innocent. Or,
Yeah, fair enough.
no, he is innocent.
You're not
Uh,
entirely sure if he is or isn't innocent, but he
mm,
does seem to come about it very honestly.
mm. I'm just going to go. All right then. Tell you what. Do you know which cell the doc's in?
The dark.
Yeah.
I think you mean. Are you perhaps by any chance talking about that strange professor lad?
Yeah. Doctor, professor, whatever.
I do indeed. Now, does this mean that you'll take me with you?
Well, I'll let you out. I mean, it's up to you what you do from there on.
Okay. At least I don't have to owe you anything. That's
Fair
fine
trade.
by me. Very well. These chains are getting a little tight. I guess they need to loosen up a bit. As he says that, the chains loosen up. And this straitjacket is awfully roomy, enough that it would just burst open. The entirety of it just bursts. And he's now freed. He removes the blindfold. Gets up. Ugh. I honestly didn't think that would work. I'll be happy to accommodate. If you need help, just let me know. The
How?
name's Rory.
Good to meet you. Name's Lucas. How much of my suit is like healed back to the normal again?
All of your suit except from your shoes, since your shoes weren't part of the suit.
Okay, and then I'll just sort of do a because I'm still in like a that sort of dealer outfit. It's like I literally just like I step aside, and just And I just bow and say like after you, like be like, so which cells is the professor in?
I'll show you. As he then starts
After you,
walking, and you do as
yeah.
well. And we now
Just
come
follow it.
back to Bartholomew. So, Bartholomew, the door has just been completely erased. What would you like to do?
I'll go in.
That is a good option. You've still got 1 minute before these guys fall asleep. As you walk in,
You mean wake up?
oh yeah. As you walk in, the entirety of this room is pitch black. You can only just see a certain amount of light trickling in from this hallway. However, someone like you does not have to worry about the dark, as you can see
No,
perfectly.
don't.
You can sense a life form around about this area. A large one at that. Around about 3 meters tall. That's not the weird part. The weird part is that it's hanging upside down. Do you get any closer?
Yeah.
As you get closer to it, you actually realise that this thing is also placed in some kind of straitjacket and a large amount of chains. However, its feet are completely unbound, and it seems to be hanging from its feet on a bar on the roof, on the ceiling. As it then...
Hello, my good fellow. Would you like to be released from your bondages? Hello.
What is it that you have brought me today? Wait a minute.
Well,
That beam of power. You're trying to make us escape. And what are you?
well, I'm a skeleton, but that's besides the point. Do you want out or not?
Unleash me from these chains.
Very well. I shall start working on that.
Good. How do you wish to do so?
Uh, I'm going to.
Make a bone saw.
Yeah, I was gonna make some sort of bone
Brilliant.
item to.
Okay.
I just, God damn it, you guys! Why are you unleashing these psycho?
Roll self-biomass manipulation to attempt to make a bone saw.
Remember, Alex, we're the bad guys.
I
So
know, but that doesn't mean you're suicidally ridiculous.
So just SP.
Yes, just
Or-
SP, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but my character is kind of Joker-esque.
Oh god, oh,
Okay.
You just see this as helping
Toxie won't
somebody
be
out.
mad.
You start soaring on these chains. Whilst this is going on, Toxie, it is now your turn. Would you also
Well-
like to go in there, or would you like to go into another room?
I like
Well,
I
I will.
like the idea that Toxie's still holding the ring to the door. It's not there
Yeah, I
anymore.
was just like,
Okay.
well, that problem's sorted. I go to the other door that isn't open.
Fair enough. And which
Yeah.
ring would you like to use?
Did I do
One,
that?
2, or 3?
I'll use 2.
Okay. Access denied.
Okay, let's try 3.
Access granted.
Hooray!
And that was the end of your turn. As the door opens, this one is bright. Now it's Leah's turn. Leah, where would you like to go or be?
We'll go and follow where Toxie goes to see what's in this room.
Okay. I'll say that the both of you go in here and you walk into here. As, again, just like the last time, but this is a little different. The person is not strung up in the same way. They don't have a straitjacket. Instead, they actually have a large amount of different cables tying them into almost the same kind of form of a crucifixion, as they are wrapped tightly around them and strung up in mid-air. The man is wearing a orange jumpsuit, has short red hair, and currently is just looking at you with the calmest expression.
He doesn't look anything like the person
No, he does
I'm
not.
trying to get. Yeah. It's not my turn, but it's
Really a
like,
different
I
time?
just say that. Yeah. This ain't. Yeah. This ain't the guy.
What did you get called in here for?
Ah, I got put in here because that people didn't like how I dealt with situations. Quite frankly, it was almost a little too disturbing. My name is Bartholomew Boyle. People call me Barry.
You just hear Bartholomew scream like, "What?" from the other room.
Maybe that's where his skin is.
It's just Bartholomew's skin.
People didn't exactly like how I made sure that they weren't alive after saying such horrible things such as only people with powers deserve to be living. I proved them wrong. So very wrong. So, I'm taking it that you're not in here for me. But if you'd remove these shackles, I'd be very appreciative. I might
I'm
even
just-
give you a hand.
I'm just sort of like. I'm
Already
just sort of
equal
like
fuck
indicate.
I swear, if he takes off his hand and literally gives him a hand, he's stepping
No,
on my
I'm just sort of
territory.
like. I'm just sort of like. I'm just sort of shaking my head of like. No, Leah. We got enough hands on deck. Yeah, let's try the other rooms.
Now hold on. If
Yeah.
you're gonna want to get out of here, I can definitely help you.
Nah, we
that
don't have
pretty
any
cool
problem.
over there. I just picture where does that whole go to that I made?
I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, it's
So you guys are
Turns us
gonna
out,
leave
just a
here
hold
then, yeah?
out. Everybody escape.
Yeah, let's go away from the scary Jesus
Talos, we come
man.
back to you.
Is there any way I could close the door again?
Just slowly closing
Yeah,
the
sure.
door.
Okay. The
No.
last thing that you just hear
Bye.
is just going like, "Don't worry. If I get out of here, you're my first victims." Ta-ta. And the door closes. It's now come to Talos. Talos,
Seal him in.
what are you doing?
I mean, that god stuff. Does that god now have his hand stuck in a different wall?
Yes, he has his hand stuck in this one, which is currently opening up.
Yes. Okay, so that's another one that we haven't opened, I guess.
Yeah, that's the only one out of basically what's been going on that hasn't been opened.
Okay then. I guess I will try and blast him through the wall with light.
Okay, roll for it. Nice, nice, nice. I'm just going to roll a severity. Actually, no, roll damage, because I reckon that should be enough.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, the entirety of this door and this guy just go flying inwards. Again, as I will demonstrate here.
I thought the door was opening.
Oh yeah, it was, but now it's just blasted all the way in.
Now it's more open.
And this guy's also flung in. There he goes. As that happens, that's the end of your turn, as we now come to you two walking on out of here, Rory and Lucas, as you just see that the door has been blown in. You
We
then
probably
hear
saw
from
that.
an echoey room just The fuck was that?
I just
Outside enough.
I just turn to uh the guy next to me and just go, yeah, that'll be Talos. Professor in that room?
As a matter of fact, yes, he is.
We got this. I just walk into that room. I shouted that to Talos.
As you walk in, you just see an old guy, and here's the funny thing: he's actually not in cuffs. As a matter of fact, he was just sat down, and he was just basically just chilling out. This old guy, no hair on his head, white grey beard, as he's like really scrawny and skinny, pale as ever, just pale as anything, and he's just like looking, just like, the hell are you doing? This is my cell.
Well, it don't have to be. I mean, we're leaving. You wanna?
Sorry, and who are you? I mean, you do know that these guys are very, very dangerous.
Not to me. Not to me. I mean, we got a deal, right? We get out, go our separate ways. Done. So, you coming?
Um, well, it seems a bit stupid. They'll probably come after us, and who knows what the military are going to be like once they realize that you just attacked their only biggest facility in the world.
Yeah. Makes life fun, doesn't it?
Is this guy a moron, Rory? I just met him. In all honesty, he claims that him and a few others are actually breaking out. Do you want in?
Well, breaking you out, we're breaking in technically.
And why would you want me, huh? Why would you want me?
We were told to get you. Don't really go the details.
Roll history.
Come on.
Dun 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 dun.
6.
Yeah, you can't exactly fully remember why. But yeah, this guy just goes, look, I'm not leaving. I know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna come in, they're gonna arrest us, or they're gonna kill us. And to be honest, they treat me pretty well here. They're mostly my kin.
To be honest, there aren't many of them left. I think there's 3.
Then if anything, you prove my people right. You use your
Yeah.
powers like as if you've got some kind of thing lording over all of us. You're unnatural. That's why I built the technology that even built this place in the first place. There's only one person who I ever trust with powers. And that man was Pestilence.
Oh, Pestilence. Yeah, that's it. He's the guy who wanted you.
He looks at you like with the biggest frown and scowl, like, really, motherfucker, you gonna now tell me just so often, so all of a sudden, that you just happen to know this guy only immediately after I've just said his name?
And then I go, well, was it war? One of the two. I mean, we were in the. I was working in the boss's place
Roll
doing the deals.
persuasion.
18.
You're not lying. So he's finally doing it. He's trying to destroy the superhero society. Count me in, boy. Break these chains off me and let's get going.
All right. Is there actually a way of getting the chains off him without?
The chains are only on his feet. The Rory just looks over at it and he just goes, that's pretty simple. Why don't you get one of your friends to just break these off?
Oh, we could do that.
Go on, go get one of them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna like walk up to the corner, just lean my head out and go, "Hello, found him. Need a bit of help, chains and stuff. I'm not brawny."
Right. I will float on over.
You float on over. You go on in. And both of you go on in. The professor is now standing up, completely out of his chains.
Yeah.
Yep, let's get going.
Ah, okay. Problem solved.
All right. Mission
Yep.
accomplished. Let's get out of it.
As the four of you head on out, we now come back to Bartholomew, helping this scary creature saw these things. Roll me your bone weapon proficiency.
Okay, 1 sec. There's a cat in front
I
of my
swear to
screen.
God.
Or is this a bone tool?
To God. I'm just thinking of like literally like one of those turkey, carving electric turkey carver things, just made out of bones.
Cat. Every time I move my hand to type, the cat like lifts their head down to my hand to get pet.
Oh, kitty. Kitty, it's gaming time.
It's
Stop it.
gaming time.
It's game.
It's time to game. Okay, so you start like trying to saw through this thing, and it's like properly, you're really struggling as this thing is just looking at you, like as you're doing it. What is taking so long?
These things are thicker than they look.
Hurry up. I grow tired of this.
Could I use SP to kind of like use the size like a chainsaw almost?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, roll for it.
Brr.
Cat move.
Catacus. Yep. As you sort of like put your other hand on the back of the handle, it then starts like moving and rotating just a little bit. So as you like put it down, it just as it starts just cutting through. Ah, resourceful. I'll be out of here in no time. As we now come back to Toxie. Toxie, the door is just closed behind you, and you can now hear just the unmistakable noise of bones scraping against metal.
Oh, that's not a good sound.
I was just like, yeah, that's just like, oh, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, no, actually, no, I don't even know. So it's like, oh, no, clearly Bartholomew's found him. Oh, I'll just go straight in there.
As you go in there, you just see, like, again, this giant creature with a large, bald face, grey, as it's, like, sort of hiding in the dark, almost like as if it's, like,
Yeah.
a Slenderman, almost.
I'm just gonna go in and say, oh, so you found, what the hell is that?
There's more of you.
Bartholomew?
Yes?
That is not our target. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't even have a doctorate. All right,
Well, the more the merrier.
No, absolutely not more the merrier. I just came,
Doctorate. Well,
All right, that confirms it. He's a cannibal. Get out of there.
It depends.
We're checking other doors.
What's he gonna eat off me?
I
You
would
got bone
never
marrow?
eat my own helper. You have seemed helpful to me.
I don't feel right about this at all. I just look. It's not our time. We came literally just here for one job, and I want it to go right just once. We were warned about, freeing other prisoners. We just got it.
Warned about freeing other prisoners, the chain finally snaps. They fall off, and he just starts wriggling out as he then falls to the floor.
Oh, all right then.
I'm free! As he then just wriggles out of this thing to reveal, like, basically skin and bone. It's 3 meters tall, long, spindly arms and legs, creepy, ghoulish fingers. Thank you, my helper. What was your name again, skeleton?
Bartholomew Bones, also known as the male minstrel, but no one ever calls me.
Well then, Bartholomew, the Marrow Minstrel, my humble helper. I am in your debt. My name is Demon. Thank you. Now, the one stinking of toxic flesh. Where are your compatriots?
Before I answer, that no eating people thing, like that extends to like the whole group, right? Like,
What's that over there? As then you can then hear the unmistakable noise of people waking up. Now,
uh-oh.
now it is now the beginning of your turn, Toxie. As you have 2 actions, what would you like to do with your first one?
Okay, number one thing, because it worked so well last time. Well, I just sort of said like, well, no time to get acquainted. We got some guards to fuck up. So one of them is going to. I'm going. No, I can only do it once, can't I? Can I only do the vomit thing once a day,
You
or
can do the vomit thing on once per person, and
per person? Good.
the power nullification vomit thing can only work once.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to make one of them vomit.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so here we go. D20 plus 13. Come on. 50. Oof. Will that work? Please roll lower.
Yes.
Yes!
Dang.
So this guy is being sick. That's one.
I
What's
think
the
the
next
other
thing?
guy, I don't want to use my explodey potion. Well, maybe, I don't know, if I could control it so that it's around his head, maybe, I don't know. If I was, yeah, oof, that's a difficult one, actually. Let's see. I would like to try the explodey potions.
It's
Yeah,
only when
I'm
they
gonna try.
die, remember.
Oh, can I use? Yeah, it's one per person, so I can make him sick as well, can't I?
Yep.
Can I do it in the same move or no?
You
Can
can
I do
make
it in
another guy
with
sick,
the
but that would end your turn.
Okay, fair enough. I'll make the other guy sick as well.
Okay,
Mine
yeah, roll
might
for
as
it.
well. You never know. D20 plus 13. Oh no,
Yep.
didn't work.
No, I did. I only got an 11.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
you're the one
Sorry.
who got
Sorry. Yeah,
the
I'm the one
20.
at the bottom.
Yeah,
Sorry, my
that's fine.
bad. I just assumed.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so these guys are both being sick, filling their helmets with sick. We now come to Leah. Leah, you can hear pounding on the bone walls. You think there's possibly going to be a certain amount of people coming through there if we don't hurry up. These two are now vomiting. What would you like to do?
Is there any visibility through the bone wall, or is it entirely?
You can hear through the
Lucky
bone
as it
wall,
appears.
barely, but you can't see anything.
I have a pot. I have a. Okay. There's a hole in the ceiling, right?
Yes, just back here, this sort of level of hole. You know what? I'll draw the hole. It's around about that
Okay,
wide.
so it really is that big.
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, is it 20 meters diameter? What was your plan anyway? Just real quick.
Just wondering if there's a hole in the ceiling, because I had the idea of just blowing
There
the
is
hole
definitely
in
a hole
in
in
the
the
ceiling. Again. Yeah, there was a hole in the ceiling. Can I look at the power armor to see if I can see where the battery is in the power armor?
What on these guys who are currently vomiting? Is that what you're asking?
Ah, there's the hole.
Yes.
Roll insight.
insight. That's wisdom.
Yes, indeed.
I have 0 in that. Would the fact that I have animatology help me, considering it's animite powered?
Well, you don't know anything about the schematics of these things, so no.
It's an 18.
More than likely it would be on their backs, but their backs, they're just like any part of the torso of this power armor, it's still heavily armored.
Okay. Can I... More or less what I'm going to try and do, just because I can see them, is I'm going to do triple damage and more or less try to burn through the back. Not to do any damage to them, just to destroy the battery. Or like just to disconnect the battery, so to speak.
Oh, what, on one of these guys? Well, on just literally one of these guys who are laying down?
Yes. Like, what if they're just going to skim over their backs?
Okay.
Just where the power armor bit is. Not to hurt the people inside, just to destroy the battery.
Okay. Roll.
I'll do 3 times damage, I think.
Okay. I want to point out you haven't
Oh,
told
don't
me
do
that
that.
you've licked your thing, so even if you had, you
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I
roll
feel anyway.
roll for your damage. No, sorry, roll for your blast. Oh, were you trying to just use normal 3 times blast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, roll
Well,
normal damage.
I
then.
wasn't, but I did. That's what, 46?
Oh,
Okay. You hit the
not
back,
that much.
but yeah, doesn't as you said, yeah, it doesn't really do much. And now we're back to Talos. Talos, you and the other 3 group members, including Lucas and these 2, are currently free and available to do things as you do see fit. The others are currently shooting lasers and somehow, you assume, making very large monster-sounding noises from one of the other rooms.
I'll just, I guess I will shout and be on the thing to talk. See, all right, we have the doctor. We're going now.
Fair dues, fair dues. What do you do after that?
I will, I guess, round up everyone I can.
Okay, how are you going to go about that?
I'm with Lucas and the other 2, aren't I?
Yes, yeah.
I guess I should flip over to whoever is closest.
What, these 3, or do you mean the others?
The others.
Okay, so you're just going to leave these guys, yeah?
No. Well, it's more like... Okay, wait. I will ask them to follow me.
Again,
Or
since it's
easily.
still in this kind of combat turn system, you won't be able to just easily make people follow you. So they'll follow after your turn, if it is their turn.
Okay.
Unless if you
Wait,
try
why are
and...
we still in combat? It's just the guards over there.
It's because of the guards, and also because that these guards are now waking up.
There's also one to the left of the T.
There's literally these 2. And then there's
Okay.
those 2, and then there's those 3.
Right. That is very annoying.
I mean, you do have the ability to lift things, including people.
How big is the building?
Well, in the terms of its truest size, I mean, you don't really know its truest size due to the underground part. But the total building, like from the ground floor upwards, was around about 80 meters.
So can I lift or in any way... Because it's obviously structurally compromised, but as in... Is there any way that I can lift the bottom floor and, I don't know, detach it from the other floors, or would I just have to lift the entire building?
At that point, it would be lifting the entire building, and the problem with that is that, like, you wouldn't know whether or not you'd actually have the entire building fall in on you. Which may be fine for you, but won't be for the rest of your compatriots.
Unless... Okay, what is the...
Alright, roll me intelligence. Or
Wait, no,
ingenuity. No. Roll intelligence or ingenuity.
but I have an idea.
I know you have an idea, but I'm roll for this. Okay, I'm not going to give you any help here.
How... Okay, so... Essentially, the space between us over here and them is about half of the size of the building, right?
Sort of, maybe, relatively.
Because if I moved slightly closer to them, and then made a force field above us that is 55 meters as a ceiling, and then tried to lift the building.
You could attempt so. You'd have to get a really decent roll on the building lift.
Okay.
The other problem is, you wouldn't really necessarily be transporting anything other than the building. And the other problem is, you won't be able to really lift it that high off of the ground. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Yeah, no, you will be able to lift it off. Yeah, okay. No, the main problem is obviously you're just lifting the whole building, and the problem is that it is a very large building, and there are still people residing in it.
Yes.
But yes, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. So you wanted to go in the middle here, sort of here.
Yeah.
Or either way. And then you wanted to roll for a force
Well, at
field.
least get everyone's attention.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to pull off a cool stunt, I guess. I shall make a force field.
Roll for it.
It does work.
Okay. And then roll to try and lift the building. No. So, you make the entire building shake, and everyone in the entire building feels it, but it's not lifted off of the ground.
But we are structurally protected if it falls in on
Lucas,
us.
we now come back to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my movement to just move along with the doctor and the others.
Okay, so
So,
you're gonna move, did you say?
yeah, I'll move up there and like. Well, I'll move to I'll move to like the T junction because obviously the other two. I want to check on those other two on the left and the right of the T of the X junction because I don't know if they've woken up or yet. Not
They have
not.
woken up. They are waking up.
Okay, and then not really much else I can do, so I'm just going to sort of I'm just going to accompany the professor and Barry, whatever his name. I keep forgetting his name.
Rory.
Rory.
Okay.
Rory.
Bartholomew, we come back to you as you and the demon have now sort of arisen as the creature then says, "We should probably get out of here."
Indeed.
So we should definitely gonna start heading out of the excuse the noise of the room.
Okay. Do you wish to interact with Toxie at all?
I don't know what I would do.
Well, I'm still a little mad that you just did the thing that I didn't want to do, but I'm just sort of like just being passive aggressive about it.
As this thing walks out again, it is like twice the height, if not a little bit more, than Bartholomew himself, and he is huge compared to you, Toxie. As he walks out, Bartholomew, you see these two guys. They're currently trying to remove their helmets for whatever reason. What would you like to do?
Is there still banging on the wall?
Yes, there are still banging on the bone wall, yeah.
Okay. What I'd like to do is I'd like to go over to the bone wall and touch it and then make like spikes jolt out on the other side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Roll for it. SP.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, no, you do that. Spikes start coming out. Roll for damage, which is based on your healing factor damage.
So it's 28.
Yep, and then that would be 2d8 plus 10. Actually, no, it'd be a d8 plus... It'd be a d10 plus a d8 plus, plus 10. Because you've got a 15 or above.
D8 plus 10 plus... Wait.
D8 plus d10 plus 10.
Okay.
Because your secondary healing is 2d8 and your primary healing is
Oh,
d10 plus
oh,
10.
dang.
Nice. You hear some clunking and you hear some scraping. You hear less banging. What else would you like to do?
Okay, so I am going. So I have another action, right?
Yeah.
The movement didn't count as an action.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I would like to play a hype song.
Okay.
So. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, all allies who can hear this get advantage for one rotation.
Okay. I'll say that everyone hears this. Everyone who's within this vicinity. So yeah, Lucas, Toxie, Leah, and Talos all hear this. And
Also, would the like little ally NPCs I believe would also probably.
Oh, so
yeah,
Demon
yeah,
likes
yeah,
this as well.
Demon
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
Demon also can get this.
I like to do like the role play thing. It's like when you start playing that, I go from like I sort of shake off my anger towards you. I'm like, yeah, oh, you little scamp, Bartholomew. All right. I get, I forgive you for doing that. All right.
As you sort of play this song, you just see Demon just suddenly just stand up at its highest point and just go "Mwah," as then horns pierce out of his skull and his eyes begin to glow red. I enjoy this song. You should play more. As it's now Toxie's turn.
All right. Who else needs to throw up?
No one answers.
All right. Yeah. Oh, no one answers. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think that these two, they're like incapacitated. Like, I guess we're just sort of like we're just making our way, down to where Lucas and Talos are.
Okay, so you're
Make it
gonna,
out.
In our way
you're gonna walk
downtown.
out. You sort of like skim past like both the demon and this, and you sort of get to here where Talos is doing something. You're not too sure what, but he's just floating in the middle. And again, I want to point out everyone felt the entirety of the building shake a few seconds ago. What is your plan, Toxie?
Well, I'm gonna ask Talos. Talos, we need an extraction. What's
yeah,
up?
I was waiting for you.
All right, everybody, get over here. I'm guessing that's Lucas found our target.
Well, I found our target, but yes.
Okay,
Don't know how you opened so many of the wrong doors.
One door, the right door door was opening as you broke it. So
Okay, so Toxie, you've spoken to them. Are you going to let Talos do anything during your turn, cancelling out one of your actions, or?
Uh, uh, yeah, I am because well, actually, I would like everyone needs to get near Talos, I guess. So I'm just trying to usher people.
Can we use it to get the other people closer?
Yeah, yeah.
You can use it to get one player closer. Technically, Toxie has 2 actions, so they could get 2 players closer.
Okay, well, Leia can fly, so I'm going to use Bartholomew and his new best friend, Demon.
Okay. Again, finally it's revealed, this giant, spindly, thin creature with huge horns coming out of its forehead. That is the end of Toxie's turn. Leah, it is now your turn.
Okay. Considering Talos is going to be the one who gives us all a lift, I'm just going to just stand beside Toxie.
Okay.
It is just uncomfortably close, but I'm not
Bartholomew
saying
playing
anything.
his hype song.
Always.
Play hype music.
Always
Thanks to the
uncomfortably
hype
close.
music, we now come to, you,
I thought I was
Talos.
finished.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
you're not finished.
okay. No, sorry.
I'm finished.
Oh,
I
sorry.
have other things to do.
Okay, what other things would you like to do? I am very sorry.
I was going to use my healing powers, my healing ray, on Demon.
No. He's not. No, don't do it.
He doesn't seem injured, I want to point this out.
These people aren't injured.
Yeah, none of them are injured.
None of you in your team have
No
actually
one.
taken any damage
Yeah, we've
yet.
taken no damage at
Thanks
all.
to Lucas, no one has ever had any of their blood spilled, and thanks to Bartholomew, no one has even had to worry about the guards until now.
no,
Yeah.
To be honest, I just like the idea in my head that Leigh just raises her hands up as it just gets the cold. No.
Actually, I've taken
No,
14.
no,
I took 14 lightning damage.
Oh
Or
shit!
electric.
Yeah. You've taken 14 lightning
Yeah.
damage.
I know this.
I mean, yeah. Sadly, you don't know this, but yeah.
I mean, does it look like he's been lightly fried?
Not
No.
really. I mean, the main
Is
place
his
that he
hair
got
sticking on edge?
no, the main place that he got hit is now covered up by his clothes due to the fact that they regenerate.
Yeah, he's got no shoes. That's the
The
only
shoes-
thing that's changed about him.
The socks, however, regenerate, but the shoes don't. I would have thought the shoes would have been part of the suit, but that's how I would do it.
No, they weren't. I mean, it's basically
No,
just
I guess
like... No, sorry, go on.
I guess that is me done.
Okay, Talos, we come back to you. What is the plan as everyone is waiting upon you?
The plan is to. I can. Okay, with advantage, it shouldn't be too bad. I want to manipulate the force field to kind of reduce it into a rectangle above us, the entire team and the 2 other people, the doc and random guy, and then just kind of fold it down into a box and squish everyone together.
Okay. Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah, don't hurt us, please.
I'd say all you need for this is
Gentle.
just basically a 15.
Yeah,
Don't worry. I'll make
Oh,
sure he
damn
doesn't
it.
do anything like that.
I did the thing. I will roll advantage anyway. Okay, 33 is enough that we have space in between us. We have breathing room.
Good.
Everyone is brought together by the force field.
Very well. So shall... There we go. And I take it that you are going to try and elevate yourself?
Yes, we shall fly like the glass.
We shall do it my way. The bird way.
We shall fly like an eagle.
I believe I can fly.
Okay, and with that, we shall end this session as you lift
Woo!
out and go off into the sky. And this will pick up in the next session. This will pick up from you guys actually trying to escape Girison, or at least escape. Basically, it's going to be a GTA thing of pretty much escape from the cops.
Oh no, not the helicopters.
Either that, or basically trying to get back to this.
Steal the tank.
Either that, or get back to Iris City on the other side of the mountaintops. How will you do that? Will you take public transport, or will you just fly there? Who knows? Stay tuned.
I mean,
the
to be fair, Bartholomew, you can create a plane.
Bartholomew can
Oh my
create a plane.
god! Bone train!
Please no.
Actually,
I'm just
that would
imagining.
use it.
There's
Just
also
imagining
Bone
love train,
Train
both
would be-
both every love being replaced with
terrifying.
bone.
What is it? One of those things where like two people are like pushing this lever and it's just pushing them along the train tracks. Like we'll just create a bone version of that and just keep on
Like a
pumping it.
rail cart kind of
It's
thing.
crank train, yeah.
Okay,
mean.
well, thank you very much for everyone for listening. Anyone for who watching us. Sorry that we kept cutting out. Problems with internet as well as Discord were constantly arising, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this. This was the Prison Bake on the Animite Tales Dev Plays Villain campaign. So far, every single one of them have done fairly well, but what will they do next time? They seemed to have taken with them 3 prisoners instead of 1. Rory Claymont, who seems to have a strange way with words. Demon, literally a large husk that seems to call himself by some kind of mythical creature. And finally, the Professor Hermaeus. However, they seem to leave a Barry Boyle alone in his cell after destroying a large portion of the prison itself. Thank you very much to all my players. And thank you for everyone who is watching this. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much, and good night.
Bye.
I
Barry
could have
Boyle will get
sworn
out
you
of it.
called him Bartholomew.